the power forward position at 6 foot 6 inches, number 00, Roy. The other forward position at 6 foot 6 inches, number 3, Dylan Brooks. At center, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 15, Mark Williams. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, Jalen Green. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. The head coach of the home team, once again, your Phoenix Suns.
So the Houston starting five. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Steven Adams out there with Tari Eason. And it's MP in at the point. And for the Suns, they've got Devin Booker. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Green, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. As the season reaches full speed, RJ, how do players approach the game differently, you think, if at all?
I say the approach stays the same, but you have more data and video to prepare with. So you have to take that knowledge on the court and hope that you play smarter every single night.
From deep, MP, and the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Green, the pass to Williams. Fade away. Thompson pulls it in. Pass to MP. Takes a three. Another three from Houston.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. 6-point game. Now here's Williams. Adams covering. Eason inside. He's against O'Neal. That's good from Eason. On the assist by MP.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Inside. Outside from Booker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, MP.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
And here's Houston. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Here's Brooks, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
MP scanning the floor. And Houston, another 3.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that.
3-point field goal.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. Outside O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 19-5 run. Back to MP. Houston working the ball around. Here's Thompson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Booker against MP. 3-pointer. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And Brooks has got the ball here for Phoenix. Trailing by 17. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to MP. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Eason, and here's Durant. Puts up a 3, and Houston another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The Suns have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And Booker with the jam.
That bucket is what makes Book so special. He's a 2 with the handles of an elite point guard.
Back to MP. For 3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by MP. Durant's got 9 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Eason. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 6.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Rockets ahead, up 19. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Look for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Goodwin. And then for Houston, Eason's checked in for Okogie. Durant comes in for Shepard. And MP subbed in for Van Fleet. From deep, MP. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Booker in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. To the middle. Pass to MP. Back to Capella. Down low. P. Good on the bucket. MP's got 20 points.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Kevin Durant has effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Guys, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Alec. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Good. 25 points in the game.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Brooks outside. Allen outside. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Got a hand on it. Booker, the pass to Allen. Hits the trifecta. Allen's got 6 points in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You can see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game happen.
Williams is checked in for the Suns. Green comes in for Allen. And then for Houston, Adams comes in for Capella. And it's Amin Thompson in for Smith.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
MP, that one's good.
MP, he got that tweener working.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Plenty of space. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And Phoenix shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Three-pointer, O'Neal. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP again. MP's got 31.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
For 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And so it's MP making things happen for Houston. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, let's rev it up and get ready for the Project Light Arena Entertainment.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look at the Suns, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Houston Rockets.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in as a viable approach. If you have guys who can do that.
And they do. This lead didn't happen by accident.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So the Houston 5 right now. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Tari Eason is out there with Steven Adams. And it's MP in at point guard.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
A nice shot by Booker.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
MP outside. This one for three. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Oh, Devin Booker again.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Booker against MP. Here's the three. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
A nice shot by MP.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Williams, a screen on Eason. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. MP against Booker. MP, that one's good.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Richard, the journey is unique for everybody. That's certainly the case with Royce O'Neal.
Yeah, after playing at 2 different universities and then going undrafted, he played 2 years overseas in Germany and Spain, and then he finally signed with an NBA team and has not looked back.
Buries it from 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. Booker can't get it to go.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Eason, good.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
They have no answer defensively inside.
MP, the pass to Thompson. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back over to you, Brian.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. 2 on the clock. And it's Adams missing. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Brooks from outside. Thompson pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Houston working the ball around. Brooks against MP. Pass to Eason. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. The Rockets with another miss. Here's the teardrop. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Houston Rockets with an almost surefire victory. The Suns. Williams is checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Dylan Brooks checked in for Allen. And Green is subbed in for Goodwin. And the Rockets making a change here as well. MP's checked in. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
They've got Jalen Green. Dylan Brooks is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Booker in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. On the wing, Green. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Whenever the opponent makes a three, it feels like Jalen's got that mindset that he wants to answer.
And here's MP from outside. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Booker. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. MP, the pass to Van Vliet. MP against Booker. Pass to Okogie. Takes the 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Good chance here for Booker. Nails the wide-open jumper. Booker's got 13 in the second half.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And here are the Suns now. Outside, Green. There's the 3. Okogie pulls down the board.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Kept alive. Pass to MP. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. MP's got 59 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know,